remember. We join together again at this time of year to grieve, to mourn, and to share stories. This afternoon we'll reflect in song, silence, prayer, and stories as the flames of memory burn before us. We'll sometimes find meaning in text and prayer, and other times depart from the Machzor and into our hearts. Throughout our service, we'll reflect on the ways that our loved ones remain with us, perhaps through signs from the universe, objects they leave behind, values that you uphold, or deep longing to feel them close. We will share through personal stories, understanding it's the broad power of story itself that can access personal memories we each hold. We hope these snapshots allow your own memories to stream forth from deep in your souls to ever present on your mind, allowing us all space to grieve. Some relationships will feel very present, while others will sit with memories past. Some relationships will be painful to recall, and others so loving it may overwhelm us. We invite you to breathe, cry, sing, and open your hearts in the safe embrace of community. And as a gentle reminder, our Yizkor service will transition directly into Neilah, the closing of the gates of Yom Kippur. So we hope that you'll ride out this emotional journey to its closing, but if you cannot, please do not be distracted as you leave the sanctuary or sign off soon. So we're going to continue in our service on page 556 with Psalm 121, turning our eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from the eternal, maker of heaven and earth.
שיר למעלות, אשא עיני אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי, עזרי מעם אדוני, עושה שמיים וארץ, אל ייתן למוט רגליך, אל ינום שומרך, הנה לא ינום ולא יישן שומר ישראל. אדוני שומרך, אדוני צילך על יד ימינך. יומם השמש לא יכיך וירח בלילה. אדוני ישמורך מכל רע, ישמור את נפשך. אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך מעתה ועד עולם. שיר למעלות, אשא עיני אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי, עזרי מעם אדוני, עושה שמיים וארץ, אל ייתן למוט רגליך, אל ינום שומרך. הנה לא ינום ולא יישן שומר ישראל. אדוני שומרך, אדוני צילך על יד ימינך. יומם השמש לא יכיך וירח בלילה. אדוני ישמורך מכל רע, ישמור את נפשך. אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך מעתה ועד עולם. שיר למעלות, אשא עיני אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי.
Please feel as if During my year in Jerusalem, a turtle made his home on the porch of our Rehavia apartment. And each morning when we left for school, my roommate would say, "Bye, Grandpa. Thanks for bringing me here." His grandfather, a rabbi, had always wanted his grandson to live in Israel. And now he was there on our porch in the form of that turtle, letting him know he was there and proud. From Shauna, I know for a fact my dad and my little girl show up when I need them most. After my daughter passed away at the age of 2, I was having a rough day, and I happened to look up, and there in the clouds was a formation. It was my dad holding my girl, just letting me know he had her and that they were okay. And by the time I looked up again to make sure I had the picture, the sky was totally clear. One of you went in for emergency surgery, and when I called to check in, I said, "How terrifying." And you answered, "I'm okay. My husband is here with me." I said, "How do you know?" "Well, my room number. It's 10. His lucky number. That was the number that made him dodge the draft, and I know he's right here. In a Shiva Minyan led for a dear friend of many of you, she told you, "Look for me in the hummingbirds," and left you bird feeders in your garden so you can know her presence is there. And there were those hummingbirds right there at our Shiva. Or from Jennifer, "My Nona passed away in 2002, and whenever I see a butterfly, I think of her." Earlier this year, we went to visit my grandfather's grave in Italy, and a blue butterfly followed me around the graveyard. Nona's favorite color was blue, and I just know she was there while we visited her husband. Or driving home from the cemetery, our song, Unchained Melody, came on the radio. It let me know he would still love me forever. I'm not certain if I believe in an afterlife. I'm not certain that I know how to communicate with a person after they are gone. But I know that I too have felt those signs from the universe, a comforting reminder that someone we love is here with us. And I know that relationships continue long after we've lost someone, and that love is infinite.
From the place of the infinite, where the divine dwells, Le'ela, beyond space and time, beyond this physical realm, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, beyond all blessings and songs of praise, beyond any words we could say, beyond our pain and our suffering, beyond anger and regret, beyond the details of this life and what's to come, Le'ela. But the beyond is not really beyond is within. This is where love lies. This is where love lives. And love is infinite, Le'ela. Le'ela, 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 Neilah, 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 min kol virchata v'shirata. Yitkata v'yitkadash v'yitpahar v'yitroma v'yitnaseh v'yitda v'yitzale v'yithalla yitzbarach v'yishtaba v'yitpahar v'yitroma v'yitnaseh v'yithda v'yitzale v'yithalla min kol virchata v'shirata. Neilah, 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 in my attempts to Marie Kondo my closet, I've asked Saul many times if he still wants to hold on to his grandfather's old coat. I'm not sure why I ask. The coat always stays. And Saul's response is always the same. Don't touch my stuff. But the other day, I actually asked Saul for the first time, why is it so important to keep this coat? And he said, because it's the only thing I have that was his. I get it. Sometimes we hold on to people by holding on to their stuff. Little travel tchotchkes, a set of china, an old menorah, maybe even an out-of-tune instrument that lives in the closet. It may be what brings a memory to life when we're missing someone. It's the clutter that's impossible to throw away because of its deep sentimental value. Objects infused with memory make them less inanimate. Objects become a character in the story, part of the family history, coloring in the memories that may otherwise fade. The candy dish on the coffee table, the old stained challah cover. We know we can't bring people back, but sometimes it's the little treasures that can help us keep them close.
to walk with me. I want Hashem to walk with me. So when I'm down on my knees, I want Hashem to walk with me. Yada da, yada da da, yada da, yada da da, yada da, yada da, yada da, yada da da. Yada da, let's hear some holy humming. Keep it right there, it sounds real good. Keep humming. I want Hashem to walk with me one more year. One more turn on the wheel. Oh, death, don't come around here this year. 'Cause I want Hashem to walk with me. Yada da, yada da da, yada da, yada da da, yada da, yada da, yada da, yada da da, yada da.
Cantor Alana's reflection on memory through objects makes me think of the shofar I carried from Boston to New York to California, swaddled in many protective layers to keep it safe. It's not particularly big or fancy, but it was my grandmother's, and it reminds me of her. We talk about how the shofar blasts remind us to wake up, to be alert to who we are and who we can be. And when I see that shofar, I hear my grandmother telling me to wake up, to re-engage, to act and care for this world. I keep her with me by trying to enact her determined, fierce, uncompromising commitment to family, social justice, and lifelong learning. We often speak of remembrance as looking back, guarding the stories of what came before this moment. But remembrance is also looking forward, keeping our loved ones alive as we live out their values in the world. Perhaps they treasured kindness above all, or hospitality, or honesty. Maybe they were known for their courage, or humor, or integrity. These values can be a source of inspiration and strength, and also a pathway forward. One way that some Ashkenazi Jews remember is by giving the name of a deceased relative to a new child. And some Sephardi Jews name new children after living relatives, creating a connection from generation to generation that can endure even after the namesake has departed. Often at a Brit Milah or a baby naming, we share stories of the person whose name is brought to this first life cycle moment. We talk about who and what they cared about. We hope that this new young person, unique and full of possibility, carries on the values of those who came before. I think of the words of Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. These seeds sprout and grow and blossom with our care and our commitment to tending them. Embodying the values of our loved ones can keep their legacies alive. I don't have a green thumb, but I hope that I water the seeds that my grandmother planted, keeping her memory alive through my celebration of and commitment to her values. Says Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, we travel through this world on a very narrow bridge, and what matters most is this: do not be afraid. We turn to page 597, Kol Haolam Kulo, Gesher Tsar Meod.
כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם הוא גשר צר, כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם הוא גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם הוא גשר צר, כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם הוא גשר והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד, והעיקר מהעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם הוא גשר צר, כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם הוא גשר והעיקר מהעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד, והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד. As I walk along this very narrow bridge, I will not be afraid, knowing you are with me. As I walk across this very narrow bridge, I will not fear, knowing you are near. והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד, מהעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד, לא לפחד כלל.
When we lose someone we love, we often experience longing. This feeling hinged on memories of that person and wanting our memories of them to actualize. One more laugh together, one more touch of the hand. We long for our lost loved ones, and this feeling is part of our transformed relationship with them. In Hebrew, we have many words for longing, and the one used to speak of longing for a lost loved one is lahishtakek, which means to desire. The word is reflexive, which means that it refers back to the subject, back to the person in longing. So in Hebrew, longing is a self-contained experience. While we long for somebody else, what's happening is a closed loop. We come back to ourselves over and over with this desire. Something I recently learned is that the word desire comes from a Latin phrase, desidere, which means from the stars. It's as if when we're in longing, we are wrapping ourselves with stars, with memories of our loved ones, and even as we feel all the cold distance between ourselves and those majestic bodies that we can't always see, when we're in longing, we're in a profound presence. While we yearn, the longing itself is the means and the ends to a new relationship with those we've lost. We wrap ourselves so tightly with their memories that this becomes them, living in us, here and now. We can't see the stars during the day, and sometimes we might even long to see them when we can't. But somehow, we know they're there. Desire, desidere, from the stars. When we are in longing, we are in this reflexive relationship with what we cannot see. And the state in itself has a trust that we know that they're there, even though it's daylight now. The poet Rainier Maria Rilke tells us to go to the limits of our longing. He writes, God speaks to each of us as God makes us, then walks with us silently out of the night. These are the words we dimly hear. You, sent out beyond your recall, go to the limits of your longing. Embody me, flare up like a flame, and make big shadows I can move in. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. Don't let yourself lose me. Nearby is the country they call life. You will know it by its seriousness. Give me your hand.
We carry the strength of generations within us. Our roots grounded in this tree of life that we are connected to. May our grief be healed as we are held by divine presence. May our prayers be heard on this sacred day. Oh, sweet Spirit, hear my prayer. Help these words heal someone out there. I am but a voice, just a cry in the air, but I sing nonetheless, and this pain we share. Oh, sweet friends, come and dry your eyes and hold each other by this tree of life. We'll heal together somewhere, somehow. time and again we have been let down, but we sing nonetheless, still whole and still proud. Oh, sweet Spirit, hear my prayer. Help these words heal someone out there.
No other psalm, perhaps other than the Kaddish itself, is as inseparable from our experience of grief and mourning as the 23rd. One phrase so simple and direct, yet emotionally profound, has made it so. Ki ata imadi, for you are with me. Or in the language of an earlier age, for thou art with me. To arrive at those words after passing through the valley of the shadow of death is to know, in the words of Rabbi Joshua Loth Liebman, that God contains and supports us as a mighty ocean contains and supports the infinitesimal drops of every wave. To arrive at those words is to feel at home in the cosmos, held and comforted, cared for and serene. The 23rd Psalm does not make promises that cannot be kept. The end of all evil, the eradication of suffering and pain, sunshine instead of shadows. It makes but one promise, only this: you are not alone. We rise and read together Psalm 23, page 594. We'll read version number 2. With God as my shepherd, I shall not want. The Eternal makes me lie down in green pastures, leads me beside the still waters, restores my soul, guides me in straight paths for the sake of God's name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Eternal forever. We continue on page 598, reciting El Malei Rachamim, the prayer that asks for the eternal embrace of souls.
El Malei Rachamim, Shochin Bamromim, Hamtzei Menucha Nechona, Tachat Kanafei Ashchina, Im Kedoshim Uteorim, Kezochar Arakia Mahazhirim, Lenishmot Yakirenu Shehalechu Leolamam, Baal Harachamim Yastirei Beseter Kenaf.
Most High, let there be perfect rest for the souls of our loved ones who have gone into eternity. May they find shelter in your presence among the holy and pure, whose light shines like the radiance of heaven. Compassionate God, hold them close to you forever. May their souls be bound up in the bond of eternal life. May they find a home in you, and may they rest in peace. Together we say, Amen. We read together on page 602, number 2. We miss them at celebrations when there's an empty seat at the table. We miss them when the community gathers, when there's an empty place beside us. We miss them today and every today, with every year that passes as our life goes on without them. their faces, their voices, the feel of our arms around them, these are with us forever. For so it is written, love is as strong as death. The love we gave, the love we received, these endure amid the pain of loss. For our loved ones whose memory endures now and always, we recite the Mourner's Kaddish as one community, page 606. Yitzgadal v'yitzkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'amad divrach cherutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach leolam al mei almaya, yitzbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit halal shemei d'kedusha barichu, le'ela min l'kolata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Zikronam livracha, may their memory be for a blessing. Our Neilah service continues, beginning on page 615. Our God, creator of awe, God sublime, whose deeds are true, have compassion, grant us pardon as we enter Neilah. Small in number we are called, we who lift our eyes to seek you, and with trembling hearts beseech you in this hour of Neilah. For you, our very life pours forth. Free us of falsehood, rid us of sin. Fount of forgiveness, show us your mercy as we enter Neilah. Be our true and faithful shelter. Embrace us in grief, console us in pain. Seal us for honor, contentment, and joy in this hour of Neilah. With grace and compassion, we oppose the oppressors, bring judgment to foes, oust the ones who war against us as we enter Neilah. Recall our mothers, remember our fathers, renew their righteousness in our days. Be near to us as you were to them in this hour of Neilah. Proclaim us for a year of favor. Restore the unity to your flock. Return this remnant to its glory as we enter Neilah. Daughters and sons, children, be worthy of your years. May they be many and filled with joy. Bless us, Avinu, bless us with gladness in this hour of Neilah. Page 614.
El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamsela nu Mechila, Bisheata Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Mechila, Bisheata Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamsela nu Mechila, Bisheata Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamsela nu Mechila, Bisheata Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila,
We continue standing. We turn to page 620 for our last Hatzi Kaddish of the High Holy Day season. We continue on page 622 for our Amidah. We've learned we must stand vulnerably and softly before God.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la da da da, ya da da, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la da da da, ya da da. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayers? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may praise your name. Ya la 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 la, ya la la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Ve'Konei Akol Ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imachot U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neichem Leman Shemo B'Yahava Zohrinu lechayim melech hafetz b'chayim mechot veinu b'sefer hachayim lemancha Elohim chayim Zohrinu lechayim melech hafetz b'chayim v'chotvenu b'sefer hachayim lemancha Elohim chayim Melech Ozer Moshiach u'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah Tagibor le'olam Adonai Mechayei hakol atah Rab le'choshia Morid ha'atal Mechalkel chayim v'chesed Mechayeicha kol berachamim rabim Somech noflim v'rofei cholim U'matir asurim U'mekayei b'emunato li'shenei afar Mi chamocha bal gevrot u'mi domeh lach Melech meimid u'mechayei u'matzmiach Yeshua Mi chamocha barachamim Zochei tzurav l'chaim berachamim V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei hakol
Amen. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. You are holy, your name is holy. Seekers of holiness praise you day by day. Selah. Baruch atah Adonai hamelech hakadosh. You are the source of blessing, eternal one, sovereign of the sacred. Page 628. Pitchu lanu sharet tzedech navovam nodea. Open the gates of righteousness for us. Open the gates that we may enter and praise the eternal. Open the gates for all of us, for all Israel, and for people everywhere. The gates of acceptance and atonement, beauty and creativity, the gates of dignity, empathy, and faith, the gates of generosity and hope, insight and joy, the gates of knowledge and love, meaning and nobility, the gates of openness, patience, and the quest for peace, the gates of renewal, song, and tranquility, the gates of understanding and virtue, the gates of wisdom and wonder, exaltation, youth and old age, the gates of Zion, reborn and rebuilt in our time. Open the gates, open them wide, show us the way to enter. We're in supplement number 14.
Open the gates of mercy and let your light shine in. Open the gates of mercy and let your love shine in. So we can build a better place worth living in. We can build a better place called a home. Open the gates of mercy and let your light shine in. Open the gates of mercy, let your love shine in. So we can build a better place we can build a better place called a home. Called home. Refuah Shalema. Hey, hey, hey. Call that home.
We're on page 646. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum v'Chanun, Erech Apayim v'Rav Chesed v'Emet, Notzer Chesed la'alafim, Nosei Avon v'Fesha v'Chata v'Naki. Adonai, Adonai, God, compassionate, gracious, endlessly patient, loving and true, showing mercy to the 1,000th generation, forgiving evil, defiance, and wrongdoing, granting pardon. Vayomer Adonai, Slachti kidvarecha. And God responded, I forgive, as you have asked. We turn to page 650 for Ki'anu.
Ki'anu amecha v'ata Eloheinu anu vanecha v'ata avinu anu v'ata Adoneinu aukehalecha v'ata V'yatayotreinu anu rayatecha v'yatador amecha v'yatza keroveinu. Anu amecha v'yatza malkeinu. Anu mamirecha v'yatza ma. Let's hear it. Ay 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 ay.
Ay, 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 da, 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 da. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 da. Hey, ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 da, 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 da. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Ay 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 ay.
We'll stay standing as you're comfortable and continue with Vidui, our confessional prayer, on page 652. We'll read together in English. We are insolent, but you are compassionate and gracious. We are stubborn and stiff-necked, but you are slow to anger. We persist in doing wrong, but you are the essence of mercy. Our days are a shadow passing by, but you are existence itself. Your years never ending.
Ay 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 Ashamnu, Baganu, Gazanu, Dibarnu Dofi, Hevinu, Vechirshanu, Zadnu, Hamasnu, Tafanu Sheker. Ay 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 ya atsnuda kizavnu latsnu maradnu ni atsnu sararnu Avinu, Pashanu, Tzaranu, Kishinu Ore, Rashanu, Shichatnu, Tiavnu, Tainu, Titanu. Ay 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 ay
We invite you to stay rising as you're able as we open the Ark for Avinu Malkeinu, page 662. We read as one voice, Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, welcome our prayer with love, accept and embrace it. Avinu Malkeinu, act for the sake of your boundless compassion. Avinu Malkeinu, act toward us as befits your name. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of sustenance and livelihood. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of worthiness and merit. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of forgiveness and pardon. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of lives well lived. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of redemption and renewal. Avinu Malkeinu, let our hands overflow with your blessings. Avinu Malkeinu, let the gates of heaven be open to our prayer. Avinu Malkeinu, renew us for a year of goodness. Avinu Malkeinu, we have no sovereign but you.
Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu Vahaneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu Vahaneinu, Ki ein banu masi. Nasei banu, tzedaka v'chesed. Hasei banu, tzedaka v'chesed v'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu Vahaneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu Vahaneinu, Ki ein banu masi.
Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, answer us with grace when our deeds are wanting. Save us through acts of justice and love. We continue on page 666.
Yavo
shofar blasts of the season, we call up Larry Rajan and Max Ostreich to join us on the bima, and we turn to page 668 for our full Kaddish, our Kaddish Shalem. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabba, ve'alma divrach hirtei, ve'amlich malchutei, b'hayachon of yomechon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'galal v'zman kariv v'immeru, amen. Yehei shmei rabba bevarach, le'alam alal me'almaya, yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasha, b'richu, le'ela ule'ela, min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran me'alma v'yimmeru, amen. Titkabel soton v'oton, dechol Yisrael, kodam avuhon v'yishemaya v'yimmeru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimmeru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeru, amen.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Adonai hu Elohim, 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 Adonai hu Elohim.
Tekiah. Shvarim. Trua. Tekiah Gedolah.
All right, we're going to get ready for Havdalah now. The sweet end, the sweet time together. La Yehudim, Hai Ta'ora, V'simcha, V'sason, V'ikar. You can sing it. La Yehudim, Hai Ta'ora, V'simcha, V'sason, V'ikar. Cain Tielanu, Cain Tielanu, 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 Cain Tielanu, Tielanu, Tielanu. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam. Hold up the wine. Borei Peri Hagafen. Yalalai, yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam. Hold up the spices. Borei minei besamim. Yalalai, yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yalalai, la 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 la, la la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam. Everyone hold up your hand and look at it. Borei meorei ha'esh. Yalalai, yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Wait for it. Wait for the sizzle. Yalalai, yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yalalai, yalalai, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yalalai, la 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 la.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera veyamenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
There's enough for everyone. I was trying to say. piece, coming up.
Announcements. These are long, but they're important because so many people in our community deserve to be thanked for this amazing High Holy Day experience. There is a scroll of credits of everyone who participated, who played a role behind the scenes, but really, this incredible new clergy team is amazing. And of course, Saul, Jordan, the entire band, but most of all, Cantor Alana. You put all of this together, and Kate and Kim and Anita and all of our staff, Allison and Nakia and Gina and everyone who helped out in the office, Mick, Jose, your facilities team. We see all of that behind the scenes work. Max Lopez, Nicola Capellini, you made our Zoom and our mics and everything work, and everyone. Am I missing anyone really important?
You're missing our babysitters that helped us to be able to be out there. Thank you, Sadie.
Thank you.
Saffron, Ilana Hartley, thank you so much.
Everyone who participated in services in every way, our ushers, our greeters, everyone. Yasher Koach, Shana Tova.
Oh, say shalom. Oh, say shalom. Say shalom. Who ya say shalom. Who ya say shalom. Hallelujah. Count it. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Oh, say shalom. Say shalom. Who ya say shalom. Who ya say shalom. Alleluia. Curl. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. And may we be the ones to do the work to bring the peace down. May the one bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down and bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Shana Tova.
See you on Sukkot. See you on Shabbat. There is some OJ and lemonade outside and little challah rolls so you don't faint on your way home. We hope it was a meaningful fast.